So at the end of our last video, I talked about the fire swamp, and no, we never actually went to check that out, but we went to a campground and some trail angels found us and brought trail magic, and it was so wonderful. Their Instagram name is the Homeboys of the PCT, and I think it's so funny. And they brought a van full of food, and they stayed and talked with us for hours. And these guys are hardcore. They do like 30-40 mile days and do sections of the PCT, and they were so fun to talk to, and we really appreciate it. And right now we are staying in Wrightwood at a Trail Angel's house. She has kind of a basement apartment and was totally okay with the 6 of us and our dog being in her basement, which just blows my mind. And this town has been incredible. So this little segment of video, we're going to answer some questions that some kind soul put on our comments on our last YouTube video. My favorite luxury item would be my twisty tie that I put on the top of my tent, and that I can put my phone up so that I can watch my movies without using my hands and getting my hands all cold. It's my favorite thing. My one luxury item is my camera.
My favorite luxury item would have to be my battery pack, because I love my MP3 player.
My luxury item is my MP3 player.
I wish that I had a pair of Crocs for crossing rivers and just being in camp.
The one item I wish I had is a lightweight dress to wear in towns.
The one item I wish I had would probably be a Spotify account, I guess.
I don't need anything else with me because I'm good.
My favorite on-trail meal is the pad thai with the peanut butter and the ramen and the honey, and then my favorite off-plan, off-trail meal is the Mile High Pizza in Wrightwood that we had yesterday.
My favorite meal that we've had on trail is the Alfredo pasta, and my favorite restaurant meal that we've had is Paradise Valley Cafe's burgers. Those were really good.
Yeah.
My favorite on the trail meal will have to be the complete cookie, the birthday cake kind. Awesome. And my favorite restaurant meal will probably be the Mile High Pizza. Meat lovers, pretty awesome.
My favorite meal on trail is the beef stroganoff, and then my favorite meal that was off trail was the Paradise Valley Cafe hamburgers.
What I thought when my parents said that we were hiking this trail is we are all gonna die, but it'll be a cool experience while we're doing it.
When my parents told me that we're gonna go on this hike, I would have rather done anything else in the entire world. I did not want to go at all, and I mean, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
When I learned about the PC2 Trail, I was kind of nervous, but kind of detached about it. Like, that's like 5 years from now. Next year, I'm like, that's super far away. I don't need to train. Next year, same deal. Until now, and I'm like, oh. And now that I started it, it's pretty awesome. Not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. So, yeah.
I did not want to do it. I was like, well, I didn't want to start the trail because like it would be hard. But now it's great.
So I would say the biggest challenge so far has been everybody being together 24/7. Like, we're not totally used to all 6 of us together all the time, so we have to find a good balance.
And I would say it's the resupplies. Going into town, trying to logistically move 6 people and a dog into a town, especially when it's when you have to hitch, you know, very difficult. And then buying food and thinking that it's enough and not too much to fit in a backpack and weigh you down for the next 5, 6 days, 3 days, whatever it is. Keep up my energy levels. Hiking is, and I think this is important, whether you're still trying to be a parent or you're just a hiker, is to not put in too long of a day on the trail, but actually get to camp in time for you to set up, maybe dry out your super sweaty, waterlogged, extra starch shirt, and get a little bit of recharge time before you got to go to bed. And I think the people that are actually putting in too long days are the ones that kind of pull off the trail too soon and quit. But you know, if that's a 10-mile day, that's fine. If it's an 8-mile day, that's fine. If it's a 15-mile day, that'd be great. 20. So I'd say the driving force is for us to be on the trail is Muir, because he always wants to go for a hike. Always. It's ridiculous.
I would say,
Kids not so much.
It's not so much. I think the driving force, of course, is Adam. It was his original idea, and he wanted to spend time together as a family and to make sure the kids knew they could do really hard things. And this is the perfect opportunity. It's been great. Day 35, that's where we're headed. But first we gotta make our way back to the trail.
I would always have grab a compass whenever I could and just stand there and watch it, and then I would see which way was north, and then I was like, oh, I want to see if I can go outside, spin around, to away from the house, somewhere I don't know, and see which way is north. So, well, I never did that, but I still can realize which way is north just from the house.
Awesome. It's been a long, dusty climb. So great to come over the ridge and see a beautiful lake. Silverwood Lake. Found a super great spot to stop for lunch. We had it all to ourselves. Beautiful Silverwood Lake in the background. It's a beautiful morning on day 37. Saying goodbye to the Silverwood Lake area and heading up, and over to the I-15. I was wrong. We're climbing up. It switched back around. We still have a beautiful view of the Silverwood Lake, and the manzanitas are blooming with these beautiful bell-like white flowers. And it smells so good again today, just like spring.
Mostly in arachnid form, but can also be dragon.
We just got to the viewpoint over Cajon Pass, and this is amazing. Don't look down.
Here.
Right up there, the hiker's in front of us. We just gotta go over that ridge.
Oh, you just fly.
just leaving McDonald's, and we've got 12 hamburgers, cheeseburgers,
Well, there's
stuffed
only 5 in here.
and peanut butter jars.
Yeah.
And we got, oh my goodness, we got so much food
Like
and
$60
Sundays.
worth of burgers.
Yeah.
I think we got like 30 burgers.
And we walked into the parking lot, and right away this lady says, are you guys hiking the PCT?
What's your Instagram?
As a family, I want to follow you. And that was a big morale boost. And then the younger 2 kids were standing inside McDonald's, and this guy, were you there for that conversation?
No.
This guy asked, where are you guys hiking to? And when they told him Canada, he did not believe them. And then Sierra walked up and assured him that they are hiking to Canada.
Yeah.
And what did he say, Sierra?
He was just like, oh, that's cool.
Just blew his mind. So funny. And as we stood outside, because most of us smelled too bad to go inside,
All of us are too bad to go inside.
people were watching us through the window as
It's
we.
not like we were in like an exhibit, like we're at the zoo. Like stuffing all of our burgers into this can. People were just staring at us and then pretending like they weren't staring at us. They kept looking away. Like,
Kaya tried to wave at him like, this is totally normal.
yeah, it was kind of weird.
Yep, we have to go through the dark tunnel. Oh, maybe we do need our headlamps. Where does it end? Alright, we turn around this corner, say goodbye to traffic and civilization, and see this awesome view of the mountains ahead. Reminds me of Red Rocks in Colorado. The PCT goes through this corrugated metal tunnel. Totally not Kaya's thing.
The train!
Luckily, we crossed the track, what, like 10 minutes ago? And now comes this huge, super long train. It's gonna come right in front of us.
Spooky.
When was the last time you were this close to a train?
Probably when I was on one.
You were on a train. There it is! We are looking for our campsite tonight, and the kids suggested that rock right there. We could each just have our own cubby. Alright, we're trying out a new meal. We've got some Costco creamy mashed potatoes, 2 things of Knorr creamy pesto, several packets of mayonnaise, and some McDonald's ranch. We'll let you know how it turns out. Is it our new favorite meal? Kristen says it could use some more cheese. Kind of yummy. We think it turned out pretty good. What do you say, Ruby? Thumbs up? Day 38. We started way down there by the highway. Really rough night with loud trains going by. And lots of switchbacks, about 2,100 feet of elevation gain. Next stop, Wrightwood. Mile High Pizza. This is a really big deal. We used to live in the Mile High City, and now we're about to consume 2 of these extremely large and delicious pizzas.